Looking for indie game news? We've got you covered. This is the Weekly Brew. The immersive detective stealth game Shadows of Doubt is getting its 1.0 upgrade. The immersive sim game where you play as a private investigator tracking down a serial killer, released in early access back in April last year, and is not only coming out of early access but also releasing on console too. You can play Shadows of Doubt 1.0 on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series S and X from September 26th. The tower defense game featuring an army of toys, Shire, has announced its early access release date. This real-time strategy game draws inspiration from a classic toy, the Army Man, and sees you defend your family from foes, strengthening your defense with toy towers. This looks set to be a fun tower defense game, and it's launching in early access August 26th. Step into the shoes of a rogue AI in the newly announced strategy sim Ctrl Alt Deal. Playing as Scout, you'll find yourself unhappy with the corporation you're a part of, and you'll go rogue, unleashing spyware and manipulating the remaining human staff, all while keeping a low profile. This is a deck builder with a cool cyberpunk theme, and it has a new demo you can check out right now on Steam. Enter a magic world where you have the ability to control the world's save points in the wholesome RPG game Save Seeker. Embarking on a true hero's journey quest, you'll go up against your own father, the only other person with the same ability. Teaming up with the bosses he's defeated and your trusty dragon toy sidekick, this is a turn-based RPG with a whole lot of heart that will be making its way to Steam in 2025. The second edition in the Yes Your Grace series, Yes Your Grace Snowfall, has unfortunately been delayed. The medieval kingdom management game where you step into the shoes of a king of a Slavic-inspired kingdom has released a statement detailing the delay, stating that the game needs more time to cook and that they don't want to rush the development. The game was originally set for a Q4 release, but will now be heading to release early 2025. The survival game where you gather resource, build and craft all as a duck, Duckside, has announced they're doing a third open beta. The highly popular game has seen hundreds of thousands of players join the first two betas, and this one will be adding some new features including shotgun traps, mines, night vision goggles, new armors and more. The signups are already live on Steam, so you can register your interest now, with the beta launching September 12th. The third-person open-world sim where you get sentenced to a life in the underground of the city, It's Only Money, is heading to 1.0. You'll steal from the rich, utilising a range of skills from pickpocketing to car hot wiring as you attempt to buy your way out of the Undercity, taking back the city block by block. Originally launching back in 2023, the game has seen a number of major updates, and there's one more on the way taking us to 1.0, with the full release dropping October 14th. Create family photo albums piece by piece in the heartfelt puzzle game that has just been announced, Instant. This wholesome game sees you arrange family photos into chronological order, uncovering a beautiful story along the way. This looks set to be a cute, cozy game, and you can add it to your wishlist right now. Step into the shoes of a rookie paramedic in the action sim game Neo Harbor Rescue Squad. In this game, you'll juggle waves of patients with a battle-like triage system, and will need to master the treatment minigames to make it as a paramedic. This quirky game has just dropped its first demo, so you can experience the Neo Harbor world right now on Steam. If you loved Cat Cafe Manager, you'll be happy to know that we are getting a Cat Cafe Manager too. The second edition in the time management sim series, where you manage a cafe and adopt adorable kitties, sees you venture into the city. But this is no ordinary city. With a revamped style, this game brings back some of the much loved elements of the first game in a whole new way, and it's definitely one to add to your wishlist if you love a cozy management game. A new cozy farming sim has been announced, and this one's got a magical twist. The second project from Spellgarden Games, the devs behind the adorable Sticky Business, sees you enter a world where magic is rife, and you'll enchant constructs to grow your own magical herb garden. With story-driven gameplay and a cute, cozy style, this looks set to be a magical addition, and you can add Ritual of Raven to your wishlist right now. In this game, you'll build the most beautiful magical castle. Tiny Glade is a sandbox gridless building game where you turn empty meadows into cozy kingdoms, and it's just announced its release date. This stunning game with no management, combat, or objectives is the ultimate cozy building game, and there's not much too longer to wait for its debut. You can start building in Tiny Glade from September 23rd. Take on the role of a wizard turned innkeeper in the magical tavern life sim Magic Inn. This enchanting game sees you customize your inn, managing everything from the menus to the staff to the rooms, and it's just released its very first demo. With a magical world to explore, you'll be able to form relationships with guests as you build your inn up to 5 stars in what looks set to be a charming new management sim. Enter a storybook world where you'll escape the pages and uncover a 3D world in the Plucky Squire. This charming action-adventure game combines 2D and 3D platformer worlds while taking you on an epic adventure as you attempt to take down the evil Humgrim. They've just announced the release date of this highly anticipated game, and there's not much longer to wait. The Plucky Squire will be coming to Steam, PS5, Xbox and Switch September 17th. Enter a 20th century world building your own railroad corporation in Railroad Corporation 2. This train tycoon game sees you start a new business trying to capitalize on new railroad tech, and you'll need to lay tracks, balance your finances, manage your fleet of locomotives, and outpace the competition if you want to be successful. This new strategy sim game has just announced it's heading to early access next month. You'll be able to start your own railroad corporation from September 9th. Create your own marble runs with a cozy twist in Cozy Marbles. This cute spin on a marble track building game has just dropped a new demo update, adding a new racing feature to the game, as well as some quality of life improvements. This is definitely a cozier spin on marbles with friends, featuring a toy-like style with toy-like elements to build your tracks with, and you can try the game out for yourself in the new demo, live now on Steam. In this open world life sim, you'll bring back life to a rundown town in a post-apocalyptic world. Critter Cove sees you renew a once thriving island, collecting resources, crafting, building, and more as you create the ultimate paradise. This is a cozier spin on a survival crafter type game, and it's just announced it's heading to early access very soon. You'll be able to head to Critter Cove from September 10th. We've got a stack of new indie games releasing this week, including Darground, a factory sim with a side of dungeon crawling, drops in early access August 19th. Dustborn, an action-adventure game where you set off on a road trip across a futuristic America, drops August 20th. Sunset Hills, a charming point-and-click mystery game where you reunite with comrades from the war, drops August 20th. Once Upon a Rogue's Tale, a fairy tale themed roguelike deck builder, drops in early access August 20th. Mika and the Witch's Mountain, a cozy life sim game where you play as a witch delivering the mail, drops August 21st. And Floop's Big House Adventure, an action arcade roguelite where you'll shoot, loot and toot your way through a cartoon world, drops August 21st. That is a wrap on this week's brew. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more indie game news. And until next time, stay caffeinated.